Your teeth definitely want to look like the picture on the right as opposed to the picture on the left.
Yes, it does.
Yes, you do. This morning, Healthy Utah segment, we're looking at dental procedures and some new things that are happening. Dr. Joseph Mayo is here, like the Mayo Clinic. He's with Apex Family Dental. And joining us as part of our Healthy Utah segment. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Boy, let's talk about, first of all, we'll just talk about lasers, and then we'll show these pictures and see the before and afters.
Absolutely.
Lasers really have sort of changed the whole landscape of dentistry these days, haven't they?
They really have, you know, and traditionally people, when they think of lasers, they will typically think of them being used more in the medical field with laser eye surgery. Think of them being used more in like laser hair removal, but they don't really traditionally think of them being used in the dental industry. And so it's really until, in the last 10 years, I'd say that lasers in the dental community have really shown dramatic improvements to where they've actually become more of a newsworthy story. So.
Yeah, so obviously these are for some serious procedures. We saw, let's take a look at some pictures here, the before and after that we just showed here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And obviously the left side, first of all, what are we looking at, gum disease?
Right here we're looking at a variety of things. We're looking at cavities, we're looking at gum disease, we're looking at abscesses, a variety of different things.
That's the same person?
That is the same person. That's actually a same-day procedure right there. So what this actually involved is we did have a patient that came in, had several infections going on in his mouth, was in a lot of pain, his overall health was being affected. And you know, one thing that's really interesting is with the American Heart Association, they actually came out recently showing a strong link between gum disease and as a precursor to heart disease. And so this gentleman that came into us, he's like, you know, I feel terrible, everything's happening.
Yeah.
And it really stemmed from a lot of the problems that were happening in his mouth. And so he came into us with these issues, and we put together a good treatment plan for him. The laser dramatically improved the results, as you can see, that happened here.
Looks like a different person.
Oh, completely different.
And you actually did that in one day?
That was done in one day, yes, that was. And so that involved a combination of implants, some denture-related things, and you know, he came back to us the next day, and it was amazing just seeing the result that happened for this gentleman. So. Right.
So how does it work? I mean, when you're going after the gum, it just... how does the laser work?
The laser itself is basically, there's kind of two kinds of lasers. Now, sometimes lasers are marketed in the dental world, and really they're not much more than just a heating instrument. And the lasers that we have at Apex, we actually have one that really requires extensive advanced training. Now, our doctors and our hygienists that come in, they spend numerous hours being involved in training and being involved with it. And they basically will take this laser, and any source of infection that's coming, the energy is transmitted from the laser and can eradicate the...
Kills the disease?
Exactly, yeah. So, you know, we're talking about gum disease there, but something even as simple as, you know, viral infections like cold sores. The laser can
zap that off, huh?
It can, yeah. In fact, one of my strong mentors that has taught us to use the laser, his wife has a problem with cold sores, and you know, basically, when the laser is used and applied to the viral infection, it can actually eradicate the virus. And
wow.
And so she used to get them all over her mouth, and it's kind of a problem here in Utah with just the weather changes.
The sun and whatnot, yeah.
Absolutely. And so when the laser is applied to her, he's been doing it over the last 6-7 years or so, and she's actually cold sore free, and so you know
they're not coming back.
They're not coming back.
Killed the virus.
It's actually killed the virus.
The actual cause of the cold sore.
Absolutely.
That's amazing.
And it is there are different types of lasers that will improve it, and the lasers that we use at Apex can
well, very cool. I have never seen a before and after like that in my life. That was the most impressive before and after for one day procedure.
For one day procedure.
And I take it doesn't hurt as much as this.
No, that's the nice thing about the laser too, is the laser improves healing time. It's less invasive. Generally sutures and stitches aren't really involved with it, and it's really impressive what the laser has done for the dental world.
Apex Dentistry, look it up, and look up Dr. Joe here, Dr. Joe Mayo, and he can take care of you. That is really impressive stuff. Thanks for coming in.
Appreciate you having us on. Thank you.
You got it. Let's say good morning to Glenn Willie.